Wednesday, March 16th, 2022. You are listening to the Daly Dose Sports Podcast, and I am your host, Clint Daly, coming to you from the Mile High City here in Denver, Colorado, and we are back for another week of talking sports with a dose of common sense. Hey, happy Wednesday to you. Hope your week is going well. Hope you, your family, your friends are all staying healthy. You're all doing well in this time. But do not forget, tomorrow is, of course, St. Patrick's Day. Yes, St. Patrick's Day kicks off a worldwide celebration, also known as the Feast of St. Patrick. On March 17th, many will be wearing green in honor of the Irish. Everyone will be decorating with shamrocks. According to Irish lore, the wearing of the green tradition dates back to a story written about St. Patrick way back in 1726. St. Patrick used the shamrock, they say, to illustrate the Holy Trinity, and they say that he always wore green clothing. Of course, we know Ireland is the Emerald Isle. It went perfectly with that country. And while we know the story is probably not even true, many tomorrow will be reveling in their Irish heritage. They will be eating traditional Irish fare. In the United States, St. Patrick's Day has been celebrated since before the United States was even a country. At times, the holiday has been a bit more of a rowdy one. You might see the green beer. You might see giant parades. You might hear talk of leprechauns and a lot of people wearing the green. However, in Ireland, that's not exactly how St. Patrick's Day goes. Don't get me wrong. They do some partying over in Ireland, but it sounds like it takes on more of a solemn mood over in Ireland. It wasn't until the events in the United States were shown to the people in Ireland that they were like, hey, that's maybe a little bit of a better way to celebrate than what it is that we're doing. And so we actually kind of sent our celebration back over to Ireland and kind of showed them what craziness we were doing over here across the pond. One Irish-American tradition that is not common really to Ireland at all is the tradition of eating corned beef and cabbage tomorrow. So maybe you need to stop by and pick up that corned beef and cabbage. Now, I do not prescribe to that tradition because cabbage is disgusting. But corned beef, oh yeah, I'm all in on corned beef. But do not forget, you need to wear your green tomorrow. The tradition for many is that if you are not wearing green on St. Patrick's Day, you are entitled to be pinched. I mean, unless you would like to be pinched. And then wear whatever you want, I guess. Just know you might be getting reported to like HR or something for any sort of involvement you have in pinching these days. And no, just to be clear, you do not have to be Irish to celebrate St. Patrick's Day. That is not required. You can be, obviously, but you don't have to be. St. Patrick's Day is a celebration for anyone. So maybe you're Irish. Maybe you're not. Maybe you're Catholic. Maybe you're not. Maybe you're just a regular old alcoholic. Anyone can celebrate St. Patrick's Day tomorrow. And I might add, if by chance you are actually a ginger, hey, St. Patrick's Day is your day to really, really shine. If you'd like to contact the show, maybe tell us how you are planning to celebrate the big day tomorrow. Hit us up on email, dalydosesports@gmail.com, or go find us over on Facebook or Twitter. Both of those handles are at Daly Dose Sports. If you got a question, got a comment, maybe you want to tell us how you're celebrating St. Patrick's Day, we would love to hear what you have to say. Also, make sure you're stopping by dalydosesports.com every week and checking out the new things that are going on over there. I am releasing a Daily Doses article every Tuesday, but you can always find a link to the podcast. You can always find a link to the YouTube video. You can even find a link to the Daly Dose gear. Just stop by dalydosesports.com and find exactly what you need. Speaking of that Daly Dose gear, as long as we know we're all doing online shopping, be sure you stop by tpublic.com and pick up some Daly Dose gear. We have a number of different designs you can choose from. You can get a standard Daly Dose design, like you can see right over my shoulder here. We have our Daly Dose football and basketball designs. We have our Daly Dose I-Team designs. A number of different directions you can go with once you go to tpublic.com. The great thing about ordering clothing, you can get a t-shirt, you can get a hoodie, you can get a sweatshirt, and you can get it exactly in what color that you want. Maybe you can't find the color that you really, really want to be wearing. The color that your significant other says you look the best in. Well, you can at tpublic.com. Make sure you go over there and order your Daly Dose gear, but it's not just clothing. You can get a big flag. You could get a pillowcase. So the last thing you see at night is the Daly Dose. Hey, what more could you possibly ask for? Be sure that you stop by tpublic.com and get exactly what you need. Okay, YouTube, be sure that you go out and you check out the rest of the podcast this week, because this week on The Dose, we're taking care of a little bit of business. We actually are playing some Daly Dose top 5s from the past for you today, but we are flashing back to some Daly Dose top 5s from the past where we were discussing March Madness specifically. We have a few different lists for you, and I think you are really going to enjoy those as we get ready for the NCAA tournament to get rolling. Be sure you go out and you check out the rest of the podcast. I will leave a link here on YouTube for you. Hope you all are doing well. I will see you all next Wednesday. Have a great week.